coming up, and a celebration. This isn't just sad, and I've been saying all day this is going to make me cry, so it won't now, and I'll sound like a right heartless cow. So, who was around for the first B-Sides Newcastle? Who was around for the second one that was online? Who was in your house at that time? All right. Yeah, we did it online, and we had some great speakers. The nice thing about doing the whole kind of remote thing is that you can have speakers from around the world, and no one has to pay money for planes or get COVID doing it. And one of the talks we had was from a chap called Duncan McAlynn. I'd never met before. Lovely guy, did a great talk, from GED to CEO, wasn't it? Great story. Had both of us in floods of tears at the end, right? Yeah, it was a lot. He had a very interesting life, did Duncan. He was in prison for a bit. He had somebody really believe in him and support him, and really turn his life around, right? It was amazing. It was a really good talk. It's on our YouTube channel, right? Do watch it at some point. We also had Duncan back again. In fact, let me get some slides up, because I'm prattling. There he is. On community love. It was a really good talk. Really good talk. I would recommend you watch it. I'll put this down for a sec. So that was Duncan, B-Sides Newcastle V2. We got him back again at the Catalyst, didn't we? Was that three, maybe? I don't know. We had him back again on the screen. Bugger made me cry again. I'm not doing it this time. I'm not going to cry. I also did some work with Duncan. He did a load of stuff with Exabeam. We did the 9 circles of sock hell, which was a lot of fun. He brought a certain Duncanness to it. And unfortunately, Duncan passed away earlier this year. Big loss. Great guy. I got some words from his wife. Let's see how well we get on with this. First of all, I don't know who that guy is, because that corporate version of Duncan is not the guy I know. But every now and then he put that picture out. And that was the picture that his missus posted. But that's one of her personal pictures. And that's the guy that I know. That's Duncan. All right, I'm going to do this. Just, it's fine. Right, Duncan was the most loving yet stubborn man I've ever known. This is from his wife. He seemed to make friends wherever he went, and he went many places over the course of his life. Duncan had this thing about him that made you instantly like him. I'd thoroughly agree with that, right? Yeah. In the course of Duncan's career, there were many highlights. He was a 6 times Microsoft MVP. He co-authored and edited books. He presented at conferences worldwide, B-Sides Newcastle included. And he was a guest on many webinars and podcasts. Heck, he even started his own podcast. Everyone said he had a face for television and a voice for radio. As you continue your journey in life, hug the ones you love and tell them often what they mean to you while you still can. And always remember, you are never alone. Duncan will always be there cheering for you. Much love, Carol. Made it through, just about. Duncan was a great friend to B-Sides Newcastle. I want to give Duncan a massive, massive round of applause, whether we can hear us or not. Duncan McAlynn. Did it. Yay. That's all right. Whew, right then. It's fine. We got some singing to do now. Yes.
Yeah, I can shout, but this means that people can be recorded can hear me. Acquire guitarist and the car. Right. While my beautiful assistant is off acquiring stuff, the glorious song that we wrote for you this morning, that God knows where the lyrics are. Someone find Dave? Please? Sweet. Right, we're gonna get... I don't know, how many people want to get up and thing? Go on. 1, 2, 3. Dave, Carson, you're getting up. Anyone else who wants to win a remote control Formula 1 car, get their asses up. We're going to all sing along, and then by vote of round of applause, we're going to allocate the car. You can't stand up then sit back down, or I will come find you. Right. We have some lyrics somewhere.
I've splunked, and I've splunked a bit more. I've said and regex to win the cyber war. A pocket seemed an extra beam in hopes of success, but the inevitable fact that leads to my distress.
Right, just give me a 3, 2, 1. I've splunked, and I've splunked a bit more. I've said and grepped and regex to win this cyber war. I've pocket seamed and exabeamed in hopes of some success, but the inevitable fact is that it leads to my distress. I've no more hacks to give, I've no more tricks to try. I've hunted threats for so long, it's made me wanna cry. I've no more ports to scan, I've no more shells to pop. I've blown the C-Cell's budget, now he's said to stop.
I've splunked and I've splunked and I've splunked. And I've splunked a bit more. I've said and grepped and regex just to win this cyber war. I've pocket seamed and exabeamed in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it leads to my distress. No more hacks to give. I've no more tricks to try. I've hunted threats for so long.